Hey, what's going on, y'all? Happy Easter weekend. We back. Episode 20. The Big Skip Podcast.
Back again, once again, it's the incredible. Smash that like button, smash that share button, smash that subscribe button. Tell a friend, bring a friend. Once again, it's the Big and Skip Podcast.
Big and Skip. Hey, episode 20, man.
Hey, we here, man. We here for the long run, not for the short term.
The journey. October. We here. We still going. We appreciate all y'all that's been tuning in, showing the love, the comments, the feedback, negative or positive. We appreciate it all.
Shout out to our brothers on the Punch Out Kings podcast as well.
We just here to...
We all under the exclusive TV umbrella.
Yes, sir. We just here to, give y'all the
Shout
content that y'all enjoy.
Appreciate it.
You know what I mean? Content that keep y'all laughing, keep y'all talking, keep y'all intrigued, informed, all that stuff. So it's been a great ride, and we just getting started. So continue to tune in.
Sam Chima, P. Diddy Lee.
Continue to comment.
Sword,
Continue
Marlon,
to give feedback.
everybody
Continue
just
to
fuck
do
with us.
everything. Continue to spread the word. We taking it somewhere. So just continue to enjoy the journey. With that being said,
How about those Lakers, man?
hey, we got to start off with the Lakers. You know what I mean? I got one. We got to start off with the Lakers, because
Odell.
the hot topic we're going to save for later. But it's getting to the end of the season. It's the last weekend of the season. Let's go back. Let's go back to Wednesday night.
Man, I'm highly disappointed
Let's
in
go back
Wednesday
to
night.
Wednesday
What
night.
happened on Wednesday night? Y'all know I get
The Lakers, motherfucking.
The Lakers
They
lost to the
fumbled,
they
man.
lost
They
to the
let
Clippers
one go. They should have
again.
They
won.
lost to the Clippers, huh?
Again.
Yeah, I keep saying, what the fuck is up with this?
But I'm not mad though because this is
the playoffs.
this is what I want to say.
11 in a row.
This is
We've
what I
lost
wanna
to the
say.
Clippers, man.
We lost, and I'm disappointed. We should have won the game, but that nigga Kawhi is one of them dudes, bro. Niggas want to
Yeah.
keep talking about this nigga and that nigga and Dame and LeBron and this nigga and that nigga. He may be a robot. He may don't speak. He may do that
but
punk
he
ass load
definitely-
management shit. But that he's one of the top 5 best players in the league.
He
He's the
definitely
best two-way player in the league.
Yes.
I still think he is.
Yes.
I still think he
By
is.
far. In a way.
Me too.
That
I
nigga's a
still think he
machine.
is,
Me too. I agree. Disagree.
That's the
So-
only that's the only nigga I know that can not stop but can contain KD and give KD buckets
Yeah.
in the whole NBA.
I can agree with that. I agree with that. Listen, there was a animated debate in my chat about that game, about the outcome of that game, and I'm gonna be a man and come on here and admit that I lost some money on that game.
That's all
I
good.
can admit that. I bet on the game. I don't normally bet, but I did. I lost some money. All good. Wasn't much, but it was all good. Take my L like a man. Paid it.
Next time, bet some push-ups, nigga.
Can't bet push up when you're not in person, but anyway. So basically, the debate is that game was and I'm gonna use this term, and I know when they see this they gonna laugh. A scheduled loss.
I mean, you know what that means. They do in the NFL too.
I know what it means. I know exactly what it means.
What I mean?
That means when people are playing for seeding or they trying to rest their starters because they don't want to go into the playoffs with injuries, whatever. It's just strategic ways of.
I got it.
But that's not the what was being said. Basically, it was a scheduled loss, and if y'all see this, y'all
Yeah.
the people who I'm talking about, y'all know why I'm doing this. It was a scheduled loss because basically it was a back-to-back that just went overtime the night before with Utah, a game that should not have went overtime. They ended up winning that game, but then they had to travel from Utah back to LA. They didn't get back home till like 3, 4 in the morning. So they was tired. So the Clippers was on 3 days rest, hadn't played since Saturday. So they had all the energy and they came out as such. Jumped out 15-3. Lakers came back, took a little short lead. Clippers kind of pushed back. Lakers made a run. Clippers went up by 20. Game was over basically at that point.
Hey man,
That's what they mean by scheduled loss.
But you, these is professional fucking athletes. They have the best of the best workout equipment, best of the best supplements. They on private jets. They not flying commercial. What the fuck you mean they tired?
But
they getting paid millions of dollars. Nigga, these niggas could pay me $500,000 to do what they do, and I would do it gladly.
But here's where I pushed back on that. The Lakers, all since the trade deadline, have been saying we want to get out of the play-in, and we want to just go straight to the playoff. I mean, they got to finish top 6. Now, there's still a chance they can finish top 6. They just need a lot of help.
Yeah.
But you win that game against the Clippers Wednesday night, you don't need no more help. Because at that point, you control your own destiny. You beat the Suns, which is what they did last night. You beat the Jazz, which I think they're going to do tomorrow. And then, boom, you top 6. You 5.
The Jazz is eliminated, so they can play spoiler.
Like they could have did the other night, but they didn't. The Lakers going to beat them. That's what my issue was with that mentality of we supposed to lose this game or this is a scheduled loss, so let's just go and whatever. If we lose, they going to say we tired, whatever. It's like, nah, because we trying to stay out of 7 through 10. We trying to get top 6. We don't have to depend on anybody to lose for us to get top 6. So we need to come out and play this game as such so we could get top 6. Now the Lakers are still sitting at 7. They need a lot of stuff to happen tomorrow for them to get top 6. A lot that I don't even want to get into because I don't feel like racking my brain over it. But I know everything it is. I just don't feel like getting into it. They need help. First, they got to win, of course. They got to handle their own business, but they need help. That's what that loss to the Clippers did. That's the position they put them back in after they worked so hard to get out of that position. That's what made me not be okay with a scheduled loss. I'm not okay with that.
All right, look.
Not okay with that.
Not to you, but to the people that's watching, that's in your motherfucking group, bro. There's no such thing as a scheduled loss.
There is a such thing.
There should be no such thing.
There is a such thing. I just don't agree with it.
Like, in the words of the great Herm Edwards, hello, you play to win the game. It ain't no scheduled losses. Who plays to lose?
Don't say that too loud because Sam not going to like you saying that because Sam is a big advocate for tanking.
Man, that's some bullshit, man. Look, Hey, hey, to all of you out there, our older fans, this is not for the younger fans. The draft is rigged. Go back and do your fucking fact check. If David Stern had a frozen envelope, that's how the Knicks got fucking Ewing in 1985. It's rigged. They know, like, guess what? This is a hot take. It's off-study. This is a hot take. To his people in his chat and to all our viewers, don't be surprised if the NBA gives the San Antonio Spurs Victor Wembanyama. Don't be surprised. You heard it here first.
Even though the Detroit Pistons got the worst record in the league and the best chance.
That doesn't mean that they're gonna get it.
All right.
Nobody thought the Spurs was gonna get Tim Duncan, but they got him.
Spurs had the worst record in the league that year. Of course,
they were
going to get Tim Duncan.
It means you have a higher percentage, but just because you have the worst record, don't mean you're gonna get the number one.
It's
pick.
very rare that the team with the worst record in the league don't get the number one pick. It's rare. Very rare.
So you said who got the number one pick?
The worst record?
The worst record rather?
Pistons.
Okay, so what would the Pistons do with Penny Hardaway's own James Wiseman if they did get Victor Wembanyama? Or what would he do? Play the 4?
I don't know what they'll do with him, but if they got a chance to get Victor Wembanyama, they're not going to pass him up. They not passing that man up.
Hey, you know. That'll be
the worst mistake since the Clippers.
How shocked would you be if
that'll be the worst mistake since the Clippers passed on Mike Bibby to get Michael Olowokandi.
I'm not in there.
Exactly. All right then.
I'm not in there.
The Candy Man.
So fucking
Candy Man for 2, and the Clippers are down by 48.
You know what? This is what I'm going to do right now. I'm not going to use our content or our platform to demean no professional athlete beside number 15 because he deserved to be demeaned at all times by me at all times.
Oh,
but with that being said, shout out to my bloody bloke British brother Michael Olawakande, and shout out to my brother motherfucking Kwame and your content and your platform. I'm not going to bash you. I'm not gonna say nothing to diminish you.
I'm not bashing them as men.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sit up here and besmirch no professional athlete just because, like I said before, some people is only as great as the circumstances and the situations that they put in. Now, while you two want to sit up here and say that Michael Olawakande is a bust,
he is,
and this and that,
he is.
Were the Clippers good in 1998? No,
he still was a bust.
So.
He still was a bust.
I digress.
He still was a bust. Just because the Clippers weren't good don't mean that he had to be trashed. What's your point?
The Clippers being trashed contributed to him being trashed.
The Orlando Magic weren't great this year, but Paolo Banchero about to win Rookie of the Year.
Now, I got something, because me and my cousin commiserated on this. I'm finna fact check both you niggas, right? Since y'all niggas want to say, Kwame Brown was garbage and this and that, and he was a bust and this and that. Guess what? He came into a situation. I'm about to give you niggas the facts. He came into a situation where Michael Jordan didn't even want him on the Wizards. He wanted his buddy. They wanted him to trade the pick and get somebody else or some situation of that nature. But if Kwame Brown was so much of a bust, why the fuck did when Michael Jordan became a fucking owner, did he sign and invest in Kwame Brown? The team he was on before the Lakers.
Kwame Brown wasn't a bust in high school, sir.
I'm not talking about high school.
I'm talking
about if he was so garbage, how did he keep a job? How did he stay in the league for fucking 13 years? How did he amass $60 million? Explain this to me.
Because the people spend money stupidly.
Why did Michael Jordan sign him? And I know Michael Jordan's track record, I'm a disclaimer myself. I know Michael Jordan's track record as a GM and as an owner is not great.
Terrible.
But I'm just saying that the team that Kwame Brown was on with Steven Jackson, they went to the playoffs.
What team was Kwame Brown on with Steven Jackson and went to the playoffs?
I think this is like between 2008 and 10 when Steven Jackson was on the Bobcats before Kwame came to the Lakers. So they weren't that garb. He actually, and you can check the stats. He actually had the best stats of his career on the Bobcats.
So Kwame Brown came to the Lakers after the Bobcats? Because I swore he was on the Lakers before the Bobcats.
You sure about that?
I'm positive about that.
All right, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when or where.
Because Karan Butler got traded.
It doesn't matter when or where.
Kwame Brown.
I just know when he was
Kwame Brown on the Lakers was garbage.
I just know when he was on the Bobcats with Steven Jackson, they went to the playoffs.
Because of him?
He was there.
And? He was there when Kobe scored.
He averaged the most weight.
He was there when Kobe scored 81
the most
too.
Points in his career on that team that year, and he got paid.
He was there when Kobe scored 81. What does that mean?
Does
that make him great?
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of
adequate NBA player. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of was garbage.
Stephen Joe Smith.
He was garbage.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of how's a nigga that's so garbage keep getting paid and keep getting a job.
Because people are stupid.
And other niggas like Michael Beasley that is clearly a better basketball player. Michael Beasley is clearly a better basketball player than Kwame Brown, but he didn't have as long of a career.
Because
Michael Brown like average. I'm just saying. No, I don't know. Finn, I don't know.
Hey, hold on, man. Y'all niggas want to play this.
Like 8 points a game or something like that.
Y'all trying to play this nigga out, man.
It's like 8. I think it's something like 8 points a game or something like that. I could be wrong.
I really just acted
I want to say it was like 8 points a game or something like that. I could be wrong. But I know he has some solid seasons. But if you're a number one pick in the draft, people expect more from you. You don't get picked number one in the draft to be a role player. No. You get picked number one in the draft, you're supposed to be some level of greatness. Some level of at least an all-star.
No.
Y'all niggas.
Can you at least make an all-star game?
Look, I was not really. I didn't really just ask you a genuine question. It was more like it wasn't just to be like I'm trying to get on his head or there like that. I was really just asking.
Can you at least make an all-star game if you a number one overall pick?
What he averaged? That's really what I was asking.
You notice he looking at it. He don't want to answer the question. You notice he ain't answered the question yet.
Damn, why
you notice he ain't answered the question yet.
Hey, you gotta freeze, nigga. You gotta take a screenshot of that and then put that.
You notice
put that up in the
but
picture.
the crazy thing is he still ain't answered the question yet.
Yeah, you gotta catch Finn rubbing his face like this.
Yeah, I know.
And put it in the picture.
Exactly.
And for real.
Yeah, I didn't even know the nigga played for Golden State.
Uh-huh.
What do you have?
But he still ain't answered the question yet.
For what year?
His career. The world want to know, Skip. No. The world want to know.
I'm trying to get to that part, man.
I'll get to it for you.
It don't say his career stats. It got his career.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. By season.
Yeah.
Go look at it.
Y'all talk.
Right.
Y'all talk.
I'm not finna say nothing bad about that nigga. Mm-hmm. His best season stats that I seen was like 10.7.
Career average. 6.6 points a game.
Okay.
It's right there for you.
And
a number one overall pick for his career average. 6.6 points. That's 2 3-pointers, my nigga. That's 2 threes a game.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? A number one overall pick for his career average, 6.6 points a game.
Nigga, that's wild.
And he not a bust. The fuck out.
That's like me.
Please.
That's like me.
Man, please.
That's like me slandering.
Man, please.
That's like me. Hey, the NBA is the highest of the highest.
Bro, the NBA is the highest of the highest. No, listen.
Let me just make this. Let me just say this right quick, right?
To
the NBA is the highest you can go.
The NBA standards.
So a doctorate is the highest you can go in college, right?
Right.
So
I respect that.
So what's the difference between if you get a doctorate and he get a doctorate and I get a doctorate, but y'all got A average and I got a C or B average, but we all doctorates?
No, he's still
what the fuck is the difference?
I'm gonna tell you the difference.
Stop saying that shit,
I'm
bro.
gonna tell you the difference. I'm gonna tell you the difference. No, I'm gonna tell you the difference. I'm going to tell you the difference. I'm gonna tell you the difference between when 3 people got doctorates and 2 people do something with their fucking doctorates and 1 person don't. That's the difference. I did something with my doctorate.
But we all got it though.
What are you gonna do with it? Do something with it. He got to the NBA. So did Dwight Howard. So did Anthony Davis. So did LeBron James. So did Allen Iverson. So did whoever else was the number one overall
pick. Everybody go to the NBA is not going to be an all-star or all-NBA or a Hall of Famer.
But
they made it, though.
Fuck that. You a number one overall pick. I expect more.
Y'all should do the research on it. That would be a good stuff to talk about next season. How many people got drafted number one from a certain time to a certain time? What their career wound up being, and is it the average a bit more people?
It's more than 6.6 points a game,
and more people turned out good or bad.
No, majority of them turned out good. Just Kwame Brown wasn't one of them.
Yeah, I think so.
Michael Olowokandi wasn't one of them. Yeah. Greg Oden, injuries.
Okay.
Sam Bowie, injuries.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Ben Wallace averaged 6.6 points a game, and Ben Wallace will be a Hall of Famer.
Ben Wallace wasn't a number one. Ben Wallace was not a number one overall pick.
You gonna base it off points or they
Ben Wallace was not a number one overall pick. What are you talking about?
It's all started for a number one draft.
We're talking about number one overall pick. The person that is the best player in the draft got picked number one overall.
How many rounds they had? How many people get drafted?
60.
60. So. They thought he was
Hold
the
on,
best.
man. You want to pull some? You want to pull some Google? Let's pull some Google. What year did Kwame Brown get drafted?
2001.
2001. All right, let's pull this shit up.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Think about that, fam. When you really think about that, they thought he was better than 60 other people.
Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Number one overall pick.
Y'all niggas keep saying.
Hold on.
How many niggas you know are 17 and 18 is ready to be?
Hold on. Listen.
Is ready to be.
He was a great.
The man that they cracked.
Listen to this. We gonna listen to this draft. 2001 NBA draft. Kwame Brown, number one pick. Tyson Chandler, number 2 pick.
Shout out to Tyson.
If my chat is watching it, they know why I laughed. Pau Gasol was the number 3 pick in that draft.
God damn.
Pau Gasol. Michael Jordan thought Kwame Brown was better than Pau Gasol.
Say that to the camera, not me. That's Michael Jordan.
I'm telling
Pau
you.
Gasol, the Lakers Hall of Famer, the NBA Hall of Famer, 2-time NBA champion.
I'm telling you.
All-star gamer.
Michael Jordan picked Kwame Brown over him. Ed Curry went 4th. Jason Richardson 5. Shane Battier, Eddie Griffin, Desanya Job, Rodney White, Joe Johnson. Joe Johnson. ISO Joe.
Desanya Job.
I'm saying, no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about solid name.
No, yeah, I'm saying Job.
Michael Jordan could have picked Joe Johnson number 1.
If there's garbage that you trying to say that Kwame is Job,
Richard Jefferson came out of that draft.
Man.
Zach Randolph came out of that draft.
Zebo.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Tony Parker came out of that draft.
Damn, man.
Gilbert Arenas went 31st in that draft.
What?
Gilbert Arenas
Gilly.
went 31st in that draft.
Now, you gotta listen to this, man. Look what he basically said.
You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Michael Jordan thought Kwame Brown was better than these guys.
I'm not finna do what Stephen A. did and the rest of these niggas did. I'm not finna feed into his whole narrative of what he started his podcast on. The nigga sit up here talking about me, my nigga, and I'm a high school kid coming out of college and I wasn't ready.
No, right.
Coming out of high school.
I didn't say, listen, the question was not about.
Everybody that's the number 1 pick ain't ready.
Then why would they go number 1? Why should they go number 1? They're not ready. If you didn't think, you're basically saying Kwame Brown may not been ready, right?
Yeah.
Why Michael Jordan take him number 1?
I don't know. He just made some very questionable personnel moves.
But the fact that you were saying he made very questionable personnel moves, you're questioning him picking Kwame Brown, who averaged 6 points for his career and went number 1 overall.
We could
number
be
1 overall.
Ernie Grunfeld and the fucking Wizards organization
listen.
for allowing him the ability to be able to draft players.
Hold on, sir, because you're not getting my point. You are not getting my point.
No, you're not getting my point. You're not finna get me to say Kwame Brown is no bust.
Okay.
He may not have panned out. He might not have been to the capabilities of what niggas we think a number 1 pick should be.
Can we agree?
But I'm not finna do it.
Listen, he is a professional. I give him that. Can we agree to that?
Yeah.
I can't speak on a professional because I'm not one in that regard, right?
Right, and I agree with that.
Professionals, and once he made it to the professional game, was he on the level of the other professionals that he was playing with?
Most nights, no.
I'm gonna run that. Hold on, listen to me.
That's all we
I'm gonna say this and then I'm done with this. You say what you saying? I'm gonna run down some names that Kwame Brown is in the same category as. Lou Alcindor, Bob Lanier, Doug Collins, Bill Walton, David Thompson, John Lucas, Michael Thompson, Magic Johnson, Mark Aguirre, James Worthy, Ralph Sampson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing, Brad Daugherty, David Robinson, Danny Manning, Derek Coleman, Larry Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Chris Webber, Glenn Robinson, Joe Smith, Allen Iverson, Tim Duncan, Michael Olowokandi.
I haven't heard his name belong with nobody.
Elton Brand.
Hey, his career was long.
I'm not finished. Elton Brand, Kenyon Martin, Yao Ming, LeBron James, Dwight Howard, Andrew Bogut. I'm not going to say Andrea Bargnani. I'm not going to say Greg Oden. Oh, here we go.
Andrea Bargnani was the number 1 pick.
Sure was, 2006. Not gonna,
Why?
Hold on. Let me keep going.
What were they smoking?
Let me keep going. I'm not done. Here's where it gets good. Derrick Rose, Blake Griffin, John Wall, Kyrie Irving,
Weezy,
Anthony Davis. I'm not gonna say Anthony Baby because he was Anthony Bennett because he was a complete bust.
Man.
I'm not done. I'm not done. Not done.
That's a bust.
I'm not done.
That's a bust.
I'm not done.
I don't even know who that is.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished. Andrew Wiggins, Karl Anthony Towns, Ben Simmons, Markelle Fultz, DeAndre Ayton, Zion Williamson, Anthony Edwards, Kay Cunningham, Paolo Banchero.
I fuck with you, Ben, but you in that bag of bust right now.
My point is Kwame Brown is in that category. Number 1 overall picks. Of all those names, of all those names that I said,
Bennett.
Andrea Bargnani was a bust. Anthony Bennett was a bust.
Bargnani had a long career.
Michael Olowokandi was a bust. And Kwame Brown. Out of all those names that I said,
that percentage is
I said 4 names
Yeah,
who were number 1 overall picks who had trash NBA careers. The rest of those names are Hall of Famers or will be Hall of Famers.
Damn.
Wiggins gonna be a Hall of Famer?
Could possibly be. He redeemed his career when he got to Golden State. They saved him.
Yeah, they did. Actually, the end of his Minnesota tenure.
So you're telling me Kwame Brown?
Cat is gonna be a Hall of Famer?
I think he will. You telling me
Derrick
Kwame?
Rose gonna be a Hall of Famer?
Absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's riding the end of the bench right now. He don't even get no PT. And I love D. Reezy.
Well, you gotta think what he did in the prime. When he was
Pre-injury Derrick Rose was a problem. But you're telling me Kwame Brown is on those guys' level? And we're talking about NBA players, not not us. We're talking about of those guys that I just named.
What?
Starting from Lou Alcindor to Paolo Banchero. Kwame Brown is on those guys' level? I rest my case.
How about those Lakers?
Yeah.
I rest my case.
Let's get on the Lakers, man. What's happening?
Hey, Kwame, I ain't saying nothing bad
rest my
about you,
case.
bro. Shout out to your
I
podcast.
ain't saying nothing bad about Kwame as
I
a
fuck
man.
with Kwame Brown
I
as
fuck
a
with
man.
Kwame Brown's
All day.
podcast. I fuck with his podcast.
All day.
Hey,
Nothing against him as a man.
Before we move on to the Lakers, since we want to bash niggas, if you had to pick right now,
I ain't picking Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown or Michael Oliver Candy, who would you choose? And this, hey, when y'all niggas on the chat,
Now,
when y'all
I would
niggas
choose
on
Kwame
the chat
Brown.
here, I want y'all niggas to choose too.
I would choose Kwame Brown over Michael Olawokandi.
That shit used to be so funny.
Michael Olawokandi was a disaster.
The Candy Man.
He was a disaster.
Hilarious.
hey, no.
was a
It's funny to hear you
Bill
say
Walton is funny,
no, it's
man.
funny to hear you say it, and it was funny to hear Bill Walton say
Oh,
it, but
man.
nigga, nobody said it like Ralph Lauder. The Candy Man.
He was a disaster, man.
Yeah, that was wild, man. I used to just watch that, hear that nigga.
Oh, man.
Bill Walton say his name in sarcastic. That's what it was. It was sarcastic.
He used to be
The
like,
Candy
Michael
Man is-
Oliver Candy.
The Candy Man is
For
having the
real.
game of his life.
Yeah,
Shaquille
right.
O'Neal could do nothing with Olawokandi right
Yeah,
now.
right.
You don't knock it the fuck off
Yeah,
Bill
right.
Walton.
That was wild, man. That was wild as hell, man. For real. So, okay, what's going on with these Lakers?
All right, hey, let's get on the Lakers real quick because we got to get to the hot topic of the day that I want to get into. The Lakers,
And we're going to talk some football for you guys, too. Even though I know it's not NFL season.
we gonna
but
keep
it's no days off. 24-8, nigga.
we're gonna keep that short too, so we can get into the hot topic. But get to the Lakers. The Lakers are gonna be in the play-in. At worst, they're gonna be in that 7 versus 8 game. They could improve to get to 6. And I was gonna say this:
How many games in the regular season left?
1. This is the last weekend.
Oh, damn. Who they playing?
Like it's 3 games today, and then everybody play
Who
tomorrow.
the Lakers playing?
The Jazz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's they. Like I said, they should beat the Jazz tomorrow.
Okay.
What was I about to say? Oh, I was gonna say this later, but I need to get on the Lakers' head real quick
Get on their head.
because I didn't like what I saw last night. Stu Lance said this perfectly. There's a such thing as a disappointing win.
Yeah.
Last night was a disappointing win. The Suns didn't play KD. They didn't play Booker. They didn't play Chris Paul. They didn't play DeAndre Ayton. They didn't play TJ Warren. And the Lakers.
Oh, I keep forgetting this.
And the Lakers waited. And the Lakers waited until the third quarter to finally decide, all right, we playing the G League Suns. Let's go ahead and put these dudes away, win the game, whatever. I didn't like that. And the reason why is because I watched that Warrior. I was flipping back and forth watching the Warriors and Kings too. The Kings didn't play their best player. De'Aaron Fox didn't play. Sabonis didn't play. Malik Monk didn't play. Some other people didn't play. Kevin Huerter didn't play. The Warriors came out and said, we about to smash you motherfuckers. And beat them by like 20-something points.
Right.
Put them away early, cruise the rest of the game.
Right.
The Lakers played with their food and choked on it. But they eventually won the game. They did what they were supposed to do. They won the game. But it was just disappointing because they just looked real uninterested last night. And LeBron and AD didn't have AD had 21 rebounds, 3 blocks, but he only had 14 points. LeBron only had 16 points. And LeBron looks real disinterested right now. Maybe he's saving himself for the playoffs. I don't know. But I know LeBron had like a huge second half against the Clippers. I think he ended up with 36. He had 33 in the second half or something like that. Tried to will him back in the game, but the Lakers were just too tired against the Clippers, and last night they just looked real interested. They were uninterested. They were just doing stupid shit. But D'Angelo Russell balled last night. Austin Reeves balled last night. Malik Beasley found his shot last night. So it's good to know that we have a deep team to where if LeBron and AD have bad games, we got other guys who can step up and win the game. So
right.
That's my thought on the Lakers. I just didn't like the energy last night. They just looked like they just didn't care. And maybe it was because the Suns rested all their people.
I mean, I don't know, man. He had 17 the other night against the fucking team we lost to on Wednesday.
The Clippers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other team in LA.
Yeah, the other team.
And he had 14 last night. It's like, bro, have some. It's like,
I don't know. I agree. I agree with what you about to say.
And when we are in the season, you would think like, no. I really want to drive this home. I really want to drive this home for us and for everybody out there in America, your chat people, my chat people. I need to see fucking Anthony Davis, as great as he is, play with the energy of Ronny Turiaf. The energy, the desire, the want, the hunger. Like, a nigga play like it means something to you. Not like you just collecting the check, like you just going through the fucking motions.
I agree with that. The only thing I don't like is that he gets blamed for everything, and a lot goes into that. Yes, Anthony Davis needs to play. Like, when he goes on these binges where he's averaging 30 and 15.
He's doing that when LeBron not playing.
We want to see that.
I think it's some behind-the-scenes push and pull. He may be a clutch client, but I don't think him and LeBron is on the same page.
That's false. That's false. Stop listening to what the media say.
I'm saying from what I see. From what I see,
that's false.
He doesn't put up 40 and 20 when LeBron is playing. When LeBron is out,
first of all, he
balls out.
But there's been games when LeBron played, he put up 55 on Washington. He put up 43 on Giannis.
Okay, that's a game. I'm talking about we need to see that consistently.
We're not going to see him average 40 and 20. No one averages 40 and 20. I think that's what's wrong with people. Right. They say Anthony Davis needs to put up 40 and 20 a night. Y'all tell me the last person that averaged 40 and 20. I'll wait.
I feel you,
bro. For a season. I'll wait. I know
you said it yourself.
I know the last time it happened.
You said it yourself. He needs some more dog and motor.
Yeah, but the numbers that y'all asking for is fucking asinine. Anthony Davis needs to average 40 and 20 a night. Who's the last person that averaged 40 and 20? I'll wait. Because I know the answer.
Hey, man.
Everybody knows I know the answer, but I'll wait.
This nigga's out there with a speedboat motor, and we need him to have an aircraft carrier motor.
Yeah, I get it.
UFO motor.
Let's put up 30 and 10.
We need that nigga to move an anti-gravity through the wormhole and portal.
Here's the crazy thing about what's being said about that. Everybody wants Anthony Davis to play with this motor. They want him to put up these numbers. Anthony Davis is averaging the most points he's had since his rookie season, career high rebound, career high field goal percentage, most blocks since I forget when. Most majority of his shots is in the paint.
Why niggas still questioning his desire? Not just
that
me.
That part. Because they know he could do more. My point is that even with what people are saying, he's having a damn near career year.
Okay, I hear you, right? And I think he is far better than Giannis Antetokounmpo, right?
He's more skilled.
Far better.
He's more skilled.
Better.
He's more
everything.
Skilled. Giannis just plays with a motor.
And jumper and overall game and everything else, skill, everything else. That nigga's a dog.
That's the thing.
That nigga come every night. My nigga ready to fight.
And that's the thing.
And I need a nigga like that. Like, Rodman may have been weird. And that's the word I'm finna use. Pause. But that nigga Jordan said it best. That nigga can go, drink, party, do whatever. Nigga go to Vegas. But every night I can count on and rely on Dennis. Can we count on Anthony Fix of Repair for Davis every night, night in, night out? Not just during the regular season. When it matter, when it count, in the end of the season, when we need these games, when we need the motherfucking for seeding, when we get into the playoffs. Like, if we play a Sacramento or a Phoenix, is he going to show up night in and night out? We can't depend on the others. We can't depend on a 38-year-old, soon to be 39-year-old LeBron. Is Fix of Repair Street Clothes Davis going to show up night in and night out when we need him?
I agree. But one person don't win the championship for you.
Facts.
It's team effort.
It is a team effort. But he balled out. He balled out in the bubble.
It starts.
He balled out in the bubble.
Yeah,
I ain't seen him since. He's been on a milk carton since.
And so did LeBron, and so did KCP, and so did Kyle Kuzma, and so did Danny Green. Should I keep going? It's a team fucking effort. It starts.
It is a team effort. But you don't depend on your others.
It starts with your superstar.
I hear you, but are you supposed to be relying on your others to win?
I rely on the team.
All right.
I don't understand. Like, this is the bullshit that I don't like. Is that right now you're saying, I need this from Anthony Davis. I need that from Anthony Davis. I need this from Anthony Davis. I am not comparing, but this is what I'm about to say. I'm going to use 3 people. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. When Michael Jordan was putting up all the numbers he was putting up in the late 80s, but he kept losing, what was the narrative? He ain't got enough help. When Kobe Bryant was putting up all those numbers in the mid-2000s, but he kept losing, what was the narrative? He ain't got no help. When LeBron James went to the finals in 2007 and they lost to the Spurs, what was the narrative? That team wasn't supposed to be there anyway. LeBron dragged that team. He didn't have no help. So why is it that on one breath we can say, oh, this superstar is doing all this, but they ain't got no help? But in this sentence, we say, we need this superstar to do this. Fuck the rest of the team. He needs to do this. Make it make sense.
I'm not
Either
saying
a
fuck the rest of the
superstar
team.
needs
What I'm
help
saying
or
is-
he needs to do it by himself. Which one is it?
What I'm saying
Which one is it?
What I'm saying is the passion, the desire, the determination, the ambition,
I get all that.
the drive.
I get all that.
I don't see that every
I get
night.
all that. But what I'm hearing is it needs to be Anthony Davis and Anthony Davis.
So is LeBron supposed to be still our front man at 38?
No, he's not supposed to be.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that. I disagree with that. But stop making it. I'm sick of people saying it's supposed to be Anthony Davis and Anthony Davis. It's supposed to be Anthony Davis in the team.
Yeah.
You need a team to win.
But if you're the best player on our team, you
need to play like you the best.
Night in and night out.
You supposed to play like you the best player on the team. I'm not disputing that.
When we was kids, nigga, we can't go to our parents and be like, Mama, why you didn't pay the light bill? Nigga, you the best player on the team. That's what you're supposed to make happen. But I get you, bro. I don't want to put it all on him.
But that's what you're doing. You're putting it all on him.
I'm not putting it all on him. I'm not putting it all on him in the aspect of when he plays to his potential and when he plays like he want to be there. Now I can see people like Nick Wright and other people, the pundits, saying we have potential to be one of the best players in the West. But if he's not finna bring it every night and we finna have to depend on, as much as I love him, sometimes he is a little bit inconsistent, D-Lo, and 38-year-old, soon to be 39-year-old LeBron, and the others.
Man, we need everybody. We need everybody. We need basketball as a team sport. We need everybody. We need Anthony Davis to play like he's the best player on the team every night, and we need everybody else to step up.
No, we don't need him to just play like he's the best player on the team. We need him to play like he's one of the best players in the league.
That too. But you need a team to win. One player ain't gonna win it for you. One player is going to determine a lot. But you need this team effort, man.
Like the night that the night earlier this year, we gave fucking Akatumpo like 40 or 50. That's how I need to see, not the 40 or 50, but the effort, the desire to like, nah, nigga, not tonight. That's why I need to see every night, whether he got 15 or 30. The nigga just scored 17 points against the Clippers the other night, and it was a lackadaisical, like, the first half he didn't show up at all.
But it was a lackadaisical effort from the whole team.
It was.
The whole team, not just one guy. I saw Anthony Davis put 30.
We should be able to beat the Clippers without Paul George. We should.
I saw Anthony Davis put 39 on Minnesota one game and they still lost. Was that Anthony Davis' fault?
Not at all.
Okay then. That's my point. There have been nights where he didn't put up astronomical numbers and the Lakers still lost.
Was this before or after we made the roster changes?
It was after. Before. Wait. No, that loss to Minnesota. That loss to Minnesota was after.
Was D-Lo playing?
D-Lo didn't play that game.
All right, well there.
But you're proving my point. No, Anthony Davis should have won it, right? He had 39 points and still lost.
I'm not arguing his goodness. I'm saying that.
No, what you're saying is he needs to bring it every night. What the narrative on Anthony Davis is, if he brings it every night, the Lakers are a better team. I saw a game where he scored 39 points and brought it and they still lost.
Was Bron there?
No.
Or if Bron and D'Lo
But wait a
not
minute,
there, that don't matter.
But wait a minute, we shouldn't have to depend on Bron and D'Lo, right? Didn't you just say that? You just said that.
We shouldn't have
That
to
means
depend.
that 39. That means that 39 points should have been enough to win the game.
We shouldn't have to depend.
That 39 points should have been enough to win the game, right?
With just the others?
With just the others, because Anthony Davis went off, right?
I feel you.
Okay then.
I started off our podcast fans saying that we needed to trade him for assets because I feel like he's a great player. But again, like Marcus Houston and Amarion, if you can't depend on your homie when you need to go make that move, my nigga, and you can't rely on him, you can't depend on him, you can't know whether this nigga's finna fold under pressure or under questioning or under interrogation.
Let's trade a guy that's averaging 26-13 on 55% shooting. Yep, let's trade him. For who?
At that time.
For who?
Under the
For who?
Who? Listen. At
For
that
who?
time, the way our
Who we
roster
trading
was
for?
constructed.
Who we trading him for?
At that time, if we'd have kept Russ, would we be in the position that we in right now?
No. So let's trade somebody again who's averaging 26-13 on 55% shooting. For who?
All right, you saying for who?
For who that's gonna help us win?
For who, right?
That's gonna help us win.
If we play Monopoly, because it's all business, what you're supposed to do is flip your best asset in order for you to gain revenue and capital, or for you to gain equity. So at the end of the day, they could have got money and draft picks.
So that's how the Lakers operate?
I'm saying this is what they could have done.
A team that's about championships
the way our team was
team that's about
constituted.
championships should operate on draft picks and money.
They gotta get them. Like I say,
Lakers about chips.
You can't come to the Lakers and just get one championship.
The Lakers are about chips.
You can't depend on a quick fix or a Band-Aid, my nigga. What I'm saying is that if it's not working, you have to be, shout out to Colin Cowherd. If it's not working, you have to be willing to shuffle the deck and say, this is not working.
They shuffled the deck.
I'm saying,
they shuffled the deck.
you have to be willing to reboot, reload, retool, recalibrate.
They did that.
Okay.
Russell Westbrook,
what is the point
Patrick
of keeping
Beverley,
Anthony
Kendrick
Davis if it's not going to bring us a championship?
It brought us a championship.
I'm talking about now. I'm not talking about then. We mortgage draft picks. Look, you're missing the whole point of what I'm trying to say.
17 and
in the LeBron and AD experiment.
17-8 since the trade deadline.
In the LeBron and Anthony Davis experiment.
17-8 since the trade.
We've lost Julius Randle, Clarkson, Nance, Hart, Lonzo, Kuz, Ingram.
I'll take a championship over all that.
We lost young, talented players.
And we gained the
draft picks and money.
And we gained the championship.
This the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, this ain't
not the Bobcats.
This
nigga. You think they're not gonna get another number one draft pick or some more superstars after Anthony Davis going?
We got a championship out of that.
No, what I'm telling you is
Lakers. It's the fucking Lakers, bro.
The only time I ever remember them not having superstars was Channel 9 days, and that was just
Sedell Threatened them.
You know what?
History.
Sedell Threatened them.
This is what separates me from most Laker fans, right? What separates me from most Laker fans is that I was okay with Anthony Peeler and Eddie Jones and George Lynch.
I wasn't.
And Cedric Ceballos.
I wasn't.
And Vlade Divac. I was okay with that.
So you like this being a fan? You like?
No, I was okay with that.
I wasn't.
When Shaquille O'Neal became a Laker, I was out. So when they traded said, I was out.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, it was our facts. It was our feelings over facts. Let's be real.
I don't give a fuck if they won 10 championships. I was not fucking with the Shaq and Kobe Lakers. I was not fucking with. I was okay. We didn't let our chia pet. We didn't let our motherfucking baby mature. We didn't let Eddie Jones and Anthony Peter and George Lynch and Doug Christie. We didn't let them become who they were supposed. And Nick Van Exel. We didn't let them become who they were supposed to come.
You gotta understand.
We wanted to fast track it.
Yes.
And let's go get Shaq.
That's what Jerry Buss was about. Winning.
Right.
Get that shit out of here, man.
Yeah.
This is the same person. This is the same person that just said earlier. This is the same person that just said earlier. You play to win the game. You just said that earlier.
I did.
And now you don't care about winning. You're basically contradicting yourself because you're saying you don't care about winning.
Don't twist my words.
You just said you don't care about
the players for a reason.
To
We're
what?
not gonna mortgage
You
our
drafted
future.
the players because
We're
you
not
want to
gonna mortgage
win.
our future.
You want to
We're
win.
not gonna mortgage our future for a star.
Yes, shit.
Fuck that shit. That's just out. I'm not gonna cost myself no money.
Man,
I'm not gonna cost myself draft picks.
You know what
I'm
makes
not gonna cost
you know what makes you
myself
money?
prospects
You know what makes you money?
For a
You know
microwave.
you know what makes you money?
Championship.
Championships.
No.
Championships make
If
you
it's
money.
not sustainable and we cannot do it long term,
Championships
why would
make
I
you-
fucking fuck my roster up for a star?
Because I want to win.
Because
I don't want to every year with a young team win 45 games and get eliminated in the first fucking round.
Team, I agree with you saying this.
Not the Lakers.
To all you real Laker
Not the
fans,
Lakers.
To all you
Not
real
the
Laker
Lakers.
fans out there.
Not the Lakers.
To all you real Laker fans
They
out there.
always gonna have people always want to be.
Not the Lakers.
And skipping Big World, guess what?
Not the Lakers.
The real Lakers. The real Lakers. The post Showtime Lakers. The pre-Shaq and
Those
Kobe
weren't
Lakers.
real. No. Winning.
I am a real Laker fan.
No, you're not.
Fuck that
No,
Hollywood
you're not.
shit.
No,
nigga.
you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you
I
are
am
not.
Inglewood.
No, you are not.
Nigga,
Because
I was
you
born
stop.
and
You
sent in the
stop.
hospital.
Anybody,
I have more
bro,
claim and right to the Lakers
anybody
than
that
anybody I know.
Anybody that
Nigga,
can
I
see.
was born in Inglewood,
What
in
that
the
mean?
bottoms.
What that mean?
5 minutes from
What
the
that
fucking
mean?
forum.
What that mean?
I was born and
What
sent
that
in the
mean?
hospital.
What
Those
that
were
mean?
my Lakers.
Was you a-
so Elden Campbell,
you know
George
you know what a real Laker
Nick
fan
Van
is?
Exel,
You know what a
Cedric
real Laker
Ceballos,
fan is?
Nick Van Exel.
Let me tell you
that's
what a
the
real Laker-
Lakers.
let me tell you what a
the
real Laker-
Hollywood Lakers is Shaq and Kobe.
Let me tell you what a real Laker fan is. A real Laker fan is a Laker fan through thick and thin,
Nah, I
through
feel
the
you.
highs and the lows.
You just said
a
you
Laker
don't fuck with Nick Van Exel, Eddie Jones.
I never
Cedric
said that.
Ceballos,
I never said
Elden
that.
Campbell.
I never said
Nobody
that.
said
Everybody said that.
You
Don't
did.
fucking put words in my mouth. I never said that.
Yeah, we
I love those Lakers. Cedric Ceballos, Eddie Jones,
I ain't
Nick
gonna
Van
lie,
Exel,
that's
Vlade
not being a
Divac,
fan.
Elden Campbell. I love
stopped
those
being-
Lakers.
I stopped being a Laker fan with it because I was in my feelings. Understand?
I love
these
those
players.
Lakers. I
like
love
watching
those
these
Lakers.
players. I like watching them.
But
they
you know
ain't
when
winning.
when I started watching the
They ain't winning
Lakers,
shit.
you know what? When I started watching the Lakers in the fucking '80s when they were winning chips, that's what I am used to. Championships, hanging banners. Real Laker fans want to hang banners. Period. You do what you got to do to hang banners. That's what Jerry Buss was about.
What is it?
Go watch winning. Go watch the greatest owner in all of sports. The greatest owner in all of sports when he bought the Lakers said, "Go watch Winning Time. Do what you gotta do. Don't worry about how much it costs. I want a championship." You gonna go to Jerry Buss' grave and pull up on
we
him?
flip Elden Campbell.
Yep.
We flip George Lynch.
Yep.
We flip Doug
If they're not
Christie.
winning
We
championships,
flip Nick Van
if you're not
Exel.
winning
We
championships,
flip
you gotta
Stan.
go.
We flipped all these guys, right?
If you're not winning championships, you gotta go.
If we can flip those guys,
If you're not
why
winning-
we couldn't flip Anthony Davis?
Because
And he's the best asset in our team.
Anthony Davis
so
is
we can
better
get
than
more
those
draft
guys.
picks back. We can get more draft picks back. We can get more draft capital back.
Dude, that's like
We lost Hart.
That's
we
like
lost Lonzo.
that's
we
like
lost
saying,
Kuz,
that's
we
like
lost
saying
Ingram,
flip
we
Shaq
lost
O'Neal.
Randle.
Right.
That's like saying flip Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
And guess what? And guess what? Had the Lakers not won the championship in 2000, you know who's about to get traded? Kobe. You know why? Championships.
Vince McMahon just flipped WWE. Everything gets flipped. Bitches get flipped. Everything get flipped. If it's a commoditable asset to be sold.
You flip something that's not working. You flip something that's not working.
Hey, George Lucas flipped Star Wars, and that nigga came up $6 million.
Exactly.
$6 billion.
Exactly.
Anthony Davis can get flipped. He's not above reproach. He's not untouchable.
Yeah, but the Lakers don't operate flip superstars for draft picks. The Lakers
We lost draft picks
the Lakers are the opposite.
to acquire this guy.
They are the opposite. You flip draft picks for superstars. That's how it works. We're not the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's not who we are. They could get away with flipping.
What is the fucking point of drafting a player if you're not going to let the plant grow and evolve into what they're supposed to become?
Let's see. So the Lakers had
Case in point, the Clippers didn't let Shea Gilgeous-Alexander become who the fuck he was supposed to become.
You know why?
And
Because they wanted a
look at him.
championship. Because they wanted a championship. You flip assets, draft picks.
Okay, who
to
the
get
fuck
a
is gonna
superstar
fucking go for a
to
TV
get-
dinner, something quick, flash in the pan
fit.
over a 5-course meal?
Do you know how much money the Lakers generate?
We flipped TV dinners for a 5-course
Remember, you said it's
meal.
always a business, right? You know how much money the Lakers generate for Los Angeles, California, especially when they win the championships, the parades, and all that shit.
Obviously not if he think we should flip superstar for draft picks.
So think about this, bro. You always say this business, right?
You a businessman. Are you thinking long term or short term?
No.
I'm thinking long term, nigga.
Listen.
So with that being said, I need the draft picks for the future. These niggas not gonna be here forever.
And neither is those draft picks.
Because guess what?
Because
if you're on the Bobcats or somewhere else like that, you better do that and hope you build up a team. But guess what? Somebody always want to come to LA.
Mm-hmm.
People want to visit here even if it ain't basketball, bro. So guess what? This say right now, LeBron retired, Anthony Davis never play basketball again. And now they got an open roster. You think, how quick you think they can get another superstar here? Nigga, what?
We going back to the Stone Age again. Nobody gonna want to be in the Stone Age situation.
And nobody gonna want to play for a sorry ass team either. Because that's what the Lakers gonna be after LeBron and AD, a sorry ass team.
Okay, you see what our draft picks is. You see what our draft picks have become. Hart is serviceable.
All right, so
Clarkson is serviceable.
All right, so let's
Randall is serviceable.
All right.
Coleman is serviceable. Ingram is serviceable. Lonzo is serviceable.
Listen. Let's go through that. When
I will take all of them for one Davis. That might make me sound stupid to you and our viewers.
I disagree.
But I will take all of them for one Davis.
I disagree.
They ain't winning no championship.
They ain't winning no championship.
We don't know that.
I do know that.
We don't know that.
We do know that. Because they didn't.
All right.
They didn't. Who won the championship in 2018? Not the Lakers.
And you can't say nothing about being young or old because
Who won the championship? Who won the championship in 2017?
You know what I'm saying?
You're missing the point of
Not
what I
the
just
Lakers.
said.
You heard me?
Randall is an all-star. Ingram is a borderline all-star.
Never been out the first round. It
doesn't matter. All of these guys are balling on their team.
All right, here we go.
We could use them on the Lakers instead of having old-ass LeBron.
Never been out the first
and
round.
inconsistent fucking Davis.
And we still be on.
All right,
and we still be on 16
all the
championships.
people you naming right there, let's see how many championships them guys won in there.
They'll be on 16. We'll still be on 16.
Who's got one?
Let's see.
Yeah, with AD and LeBron.
Yeah. I'm talking about on their own.
Hey, man.
2 years.
I'ma be realistic.
2 years in DC.
I'm gonna be realistic.
2 years. Kuzma's been in DC for 2 years. The Wizards haven't made the playoffs either year.
If it weren't for COVID, and if it weren't for the fact that niggas got a whole full 5 months off to rest and recover, it wouldn't have been no Lakers championship in 2020.
I disagree.
And I'm being all the way ahead.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
I'm not being a homer.
But you're a real Laker fan, though.
I'm not being a homer.
I disagree with that.
I'm being honest.
I disagree with that.
You talking about them getting rid of their people help them grow into they was gonna grow into, right? That's what you said, right? Now, what does that mean? I don't.
No. And here's the other thing
Think
too.
about this.
No, here's the other thing
Magic Johnson a rookie?
No. Listen to me.
Wait. Didn't a rookie win the World Series championship?
What does that have to do with
Magic
anything?
Johnson, yeah.
We're not talking about Magic.
But listen.
I said.
But listen. Hold on. Listen.
Y'all who your offenses.
Listen to me.
I'm not star chasing.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
I like the underdog.
But here's
I like
what I'm
niggas
saying.
that earn for it and work for it. I like the niggas that nobody expected to be what they became.
Listen.
Like the Jimmy Butlers and Kawhis.
Listen. You talk about you think all those guys would still be on the Lakers right now had we not made those trades?
I think so.
You think all those guys would still be on the Lakers?
So.
You think all those guys?
That was
let me go down the list here. You think D'Angelo Russell? No, let me start from. Let me start from 2014 when we had the first pick in the draft. Was it 2014? Okay, let me start from 2014. You think Julius Randle, Jordan Clarkson, D'Angelo Russell, Larry Nance,
Lonzo, Hart.
Shut up. Brandon Ingram, Ivica Zubac, Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Josh Hart, Thomas Bryant will all still be on the Lakers right now? If we hadn't,
I think so.
If we had not went after LeBron James,
I think so.
And traded for Anthony Davis,
I think so.
You know what that answer tells me? Is that you don't know how money in the NBA works and how salary cap works.
You don't want to talk about me.
Because this ain't NBA. This is not NBA 2K. This is not NBA 2K. All of those guys would not still be on the Lakers right now because
you combine all of those guys' salaries, they don't make what LeBron makes. So why wouldn't they?
You're crazy.
Why wouldn't
You're crazy because Julius Randle makes damn near 20-something million a year.
And how much LeBron make a year?
40.
Like 100?
40 a
like
year.
100?
40 a year. D'Angelo Russell and Julius Randle combined make more than them. Don't even get me started on Kuzma's contract, Ball's contract, Ingram's contract.
I didn't want LeBron on the Lakers.
Don't get me started on contracts, bro. You think all those guys would have took a pay cut to stay with the Lakers and play together?
There's a lot of people they want.
That's what tells me you don't know how the money in the NBA works. All those guys still would not be on the Lakers right now, man. Why do people keep saying that shit?
Get a championship with LeBron James because he gonna get a champ. He got a championship everywhere he's been.
all those guys would still be on the Lakers. Like that's how. Like we all just. Let's just. Hey, listen.
He got to get one more championship.
Let's sign a contract. We all gonna sign a contract for $5 million so we can all stay on the Lakers and play together. Even though we all young, 20, 21 years old, and we got in the NBA to make the most money that we can.
Right.
Are you serious? Are you serious right now?
We should have kept them together. Like we should have kept Sid, Eldon, Eddie, Nick, and the rest of them guys together.
You should be a fan of the Oakland Raiders.
If I wasn't a Cowboy fan, I would be a Raider fan.
Years of losing.
Just
not making the playoffs.
Just because
at least the Cowboys make the playoffs.
You love the people.
We talk about the Cowboys all the time. At least they make the damn playoffs. The Raiders. Yeah, right.
That's what he sounds like, a Raider fan.
Right,
look,
man.
Keep all them. I love them. That's the team. I'm riding with them.
I'm not. Listen, if I was a fan,
y'all toss that jersey on every year. Y'all play your heart out.
If I was a fan of,
lose.
If I was a fan of the Oklahoma City Thunder, if we was from Oklahoma City, I was a fan of the Thunder. I'd be okay with young guy. Let's watch the plants grow. See what they could become. I'll be okay with that. Yeah. We live in Los Angeles. I'm a fan of the Lakers. When you go in Staples Center, what do you see? Banners. Yeah. You see retired Hall of Famers. That's what I want. That's what I want.
They don't got that time.
That's what I want.
Listen, they don't have the time like
Lakers don't have that luxury
to worry about growing no shit. And
don't have that luxury. Because when they did it,
they gotta have a championship every couple of years.
Because when they were doing that, they were irrelevant. They were irrelevant.
People don't care about substance and value no more. Niggas want to fast track shit. Instead of a nigga eating a whole full meal, niggas would rather go to McDonald's. I don't want McDonald's, LeBron James, Anthony Davis.
A full meal.
I want sustained.
A full meal is a championship.
Full, long grown development. I want to develop our players. I want to. What the fuck is the point of drafting these? I
want championships.
If we're not gonna go with our draft picks, no. Listen.
Let me tell you why.
If we're not gonna, what is the point of us drafting the niggas?
I want championships.
No. What is the point? What is the point of us drafting the niggas? We might as well stay. We might as well only fuck with free agents only.
Let's do it.
We're gonna draft niggas just to trade them.
I'm okay with that if we're gonna bring a championship here.
Nigga, you got 3 years to make something happen. 2.5 maybe. Or you're out of there, nigga, because we used to winning. So listen, if you better
win championship.
Listen, Kobe Bryant.
That's why I don't care about.
He did development. They knew he was a superstar.
Exactly. Jerry West called that from day one.
They
knew what Kobe Bryant was going to be.
They know who they bringing. They be like, oh, we think this person.
We know what Kobe Bryant's going to be. You know
what a person is a superstar is. No. It's all about opportunity.
No, fam.
Everybody don't get the same opportunity, bro.
The Lakers, you get
Everybody don't get the same opportunity, bro.
All those young guys on the Lakers got the same opportunity.
You know how many niggas that could have made it to the NBA or could have been a star, but nobody know who they are.
Talking about them.
Nobody know who they are.
We talking about the people who actually made it.
Stop, man.
We talking about the people who actually made it.
Get out your feelings with that. Stop this hoop dream bullshit.
Yeah, he's in his.
Listen,
that's all he is in his feelings about it.
Check this out, fam.
We said it. Facts over feelings. The facts is the Lakers are about championship.
You got 2 years.
The
fact of the matter is because a nigga get dick rolled.
Facts. The Lakers are about championships. Facts is the Lakers are about championships. Facts is the Lakers are about championships.
You know how many niggas that I went to high school with was the best dressed, best looking,
who cares?
Best that.
Who cares? Who cares? You still in your feelings. You still in your feelings. You are still in your feelings. You in your feelings, bro. You in your feelings, dog. You in your feelings. Get out your feelings.
He's the best nigga.
Get out your feelings. Get out of your feelings.
I'm not going off
what the media say. Get out of your feelings. Get out of your feelings.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Get out of your feelings, bro.
This is what I'm saying, bro. On the Lakers, when they draft you to this team,
this is a fact.
Your first year, we better see if you is what we say.
No. Your first year is like, all right, cool.
Yeah, but you still better be something.
You better be something. You better show the second year,
you better be almost an all-star.
Yeah.
You better be.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Especially if you.
Are you kidding me, bro? This is the way it used to be. When you draft a player. They have 4 to 5 years to develop.
Yeah, but that's not with the Lakers. The Lakers don't operate like that. Yeah. You're missing.
You can't draft a nigga and expect him to fucking be.
But that's the Lakers, though. That's the Lakers, though.
Bro, both of you niggas is high. You need to be drug tested, and y'all don't fucking smoke. What the fuck you talking about?
And you need to get out your feelings.
I don't care what you mean about the Lakers. This is no professional nigga of no sport, no job, nigga. You can't expect them to come in day one and be perfect.
Magic Johnson did.
We didn't say perfect.
Magic Johnson did.
We didn't say perfect.
Magic Johnson did.
Yeah.
On the Lakers.
We're not saying
for perfect. One game.
For one game.
Series.
For one season. He won a championship. What do you mean for one game?
Man.
Okay.
He won a championship. It was MVP.
Cap wasn't the reason they got there.
Magic didn't have nothing to do with that. Right. Because before Magic got there, the Lakers weren't winning nothing.
You're missing the point.
What did the Lakers?
Cap wasn't the reason why they got there.
What did the Lakers do in the 70s? What did the Lakers do in the 70s with Kareem? What did they do in the 70s with Kareem? I'll wait.
Hey.
What did they
No.
What did they do? What did they do? This is facts.
We tell you about the loss.
I'm telling you, no, I'm speaking facts.
I just told you on the Bobcats,
Greg,
you can do that.
Greg, hold on, Greg.
On the Lakers
traded for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in 1974.
Right.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 1974.
The great one.
What did they do until they drafted Magic Johnson? I will wait.
Nobody considers Magic the greatest ever.
What did they do until
Nobody
they drafted
considers Magic the greatest
Johnson?
ever.
What did they do until
consider
they
Kareem the greatest
Magic
ever?
Magic Johnson.
So, who got them there?
Magic Johnson.
Who got them there?
Magic Johnson not the greatest point guard ever.
Nobody considers him the greatest player ever. People consider Kareem the greatest player ever.
It's an argument. People consider Magic the greatest ever. But at worst, Magic is top 5 all time. All time.
I'm not arguing that. But you throwing Magic in there like he was the reason.
What were they doing before Magic? Answer the question.
We're talking about Cap, man.
What did they do before Magic got there? Between 1972 and 1980, what did the Lakers do?
So you telling me if Cap wasn't there and it was just Magic, they would have won the championship?
I'm telling you, Magic Johnson made a difference.
Everybody was fucking scared when Cap didn't play that game where he hit the sky hook.
And what did Magic Johnson say?
He said, I got it, but they needed Cap.
And what did he do?
They needed Cap though, bro.
If Kareem, if that was the case, the Lakers should have lost in the finals in 1980. But Magic said, I got this, fall back. I'm going to bring it home. And he brought it home.
All right, he brought it home. He did that. Let's get into some NFL news real quick, briefly, before we get into this boxing news. What do you got to say about the Lamar Jackson contract talk or the whole situation?
Give me a second, man. You say your piece on that. Give me a second, man.
I think that the fact that him not having an agent and the agents and the owners and the general managers is all colluded, and the fact that no other team wants to. It's like all these owners is in bed with each other. They homies. So it's like.
So you think it's collusion going on?
No. It is. But okay. let me explain my take, right? So, like, the way this shit is situated is that nobody wants to. Any owner, even the bad teams, can go out there and get Lamar right now, today, if they wanted to. But they don't want to fuck up deals or partnerships with one of these other owners. They don't want to, not just that, but it's also he wants a fully guaranteed deal. Nobody wants to give, they like, nigga, we not trying to set no precedent. That's them foofers over there in Cleveland. So the money that he wants, the fact that he don't have an agent, and the fact that no other team is willing to fuck up their partnership with Steve Bisciotti, the owner of the Ravens, fuck up their partnership because all the owners, they are separate owners, but they all partners in a way. Yeah, so with that being said, they don't want to fuck up business dealings with the Bisciotti owner. So that nigga LeBron is basically, that's why they did the deal the way they did it. They like, nigga, go out there and see if we can get some money. LeBron. But guess what? We already made that phone call. Don't fuck with this nigga. So, hey, like my nigga Turk said, shout out to my nigga Turk, hot boy. That nigga fucking Lamar Jackson is stuck and fuck, both of your assed out. No.
I think Lamar, he should have hired an agent. That's where he went wrong. He should have hired an agent because
nobody goes into the courtroom without a lawyer.
Yeah, so he's basically in a fight by himself that he's losing badly, and he's gonna end up having to stay in Baltimore. I heard
another year at least.
I heard that.
I think
it was Shady McCoy that said if he stayed there, he should sit out. I don't know. I
don't know.
It's gotten ugly.
See how that worked out for Le'Veon Bell.
Exactly. It's gotten ugly with Lamar Jackson. So I don't know.
We'll see how it goes. I think they're waiting for the draft.
We'll see how it goes. Real quick, Raider fans.
Wait, let's talk about Green Bay. What do you got to say about the A-Rod situation?
Before I say that, Raider fans have fun this year. Anyway, They got Jimmy Garoppolo now.
You did say that.
Ain't nothing wrong with Jimmy. I said that shit too.
That's crazy.
Hey.
I remember him saying y'all talking that shit. I remember him saying, mark my words. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they trying to turn the Raiders into Patriots West.
Patriots West. But all you Raider fans that used to talk shit about Jimmy Garoppolo, good luck.
Damn.
He's gonna like the Raiders though, because he likes Jimmy Garoppolo. He thinks
There's nothing wrong with Jimmy
Jimmy G's great.
There's nothing wrong with Alex Smith. There's a lot wrong with big arm quarterbacks like number 15 and Jeff George and Jay Cutler and Joe Flacco that can throw 80 yards and can't read a defense, and then the coordinators and the coaching staff and the playmakers around them make them look better than what they really are.
Oh, shit.
You know? If I was an idiot like George W. Bush and I come from a rich family, I could be the president. And if I was a bum with a great coaching staff and great playmakers around me, I could be great too, like number 15.
Oh, so I know you can criticize him, but can't criticize Kwame Brown. I just keep that same energy, baby. Remember, it's about professional, right?
I ain't said no name. I said number 15.
Oh, no, nigga, that's whoa, Finn.
I can say Kwame Brown. I can say Kwame Brown. I can shout out Kwame Brown.
I'm just saying.
I can shout out every other professional athlete. But I...
So is he a bust?
Wait. Hold on. Wait. No. Before you answer that question, I'm gonna use this logic. Right? The NBA is the highest level. So you make it to NBA, you not a bust. You not garbage. The NFL is the highest level you can make it to.
It is.
So if you make it to the NFL, you not garbage. You not a bust.
Hey, to quote the great Tupac Amaru
So it's number
Shakur,
15. So it's number
to quote
15.
the great Tupac Amaru Shakur,
So it's
number 15, you ain't shit without your coaches and your playmakers.
But he made it to the highest level, though. He made it to the highest level.
I feel it.
That nigga is burning up.
I feel
See
it.
how that works?
See how
that works?
I feel
You
it.
can't pick and choose, bro.
No, I can't pick and choose.
Be
Guess what?
consistent. Be consistent.
Just like I would
Be
never take the
consistent.
vaccine.
Be consistent.
Just like I would never take the vaccine. Just like I would never vote. I would never, ever utter that man's name again.
Be consistent.
I would never give him no credence and attention on this fucking show.
Patrick Mahomes made it to the highest level.
Number 15.
He made it to the highest level.
Number 15.
And he succeeded at the highest level.
Give you another quote, Hove quotable. I ain't gave you one in a minute. If they switch up the flow, that nigga would be garbage. So that means if Andy Reid was gone and Travis Kelce happened to trip and fall or die, you know what I mean? Or some shit like that. It's like a nigga who's on a trust fund, baby, or who getting a siphon. When your motherfucking provider or your caretaker motherfucking go away, what are you really then? It's like all of us when we grow up. What are we really when we grow up and we get outside of our mom and dad's domicile? It proves who the fuck you are and who you become. Some niggas is milk fed, titty fed, and spoon fed, spoiled and coddled and babied and entitled and privileged. Some quarterbacks don't come into a situation where they have a Hall of Fame fucking coordinator, quarterback coach like Andy Reid, and a black coordinator like Eric Bieniemy who don't get a fucking opportunity. Every coach that comes from fucking Andy Reid's coaching staff, Frank Reich,
Alex Smith did.
all of them, they all get jobs. Everybody that's affiliated, associated with Andy Reid has done great things.
My arm hurt
Nick Foles has got multiple jobs.
My arm hurt from playing the violin.
Get this bum out of here. Get him out of here. Back to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
And I don't know who this person whose name I will not say who the fuck y'all talking about. I'm talking about number 15. I'm talking about number 15. So don't speak his name in our content.
I haven't heard nothing about Aaron Rodgers lately. He's supposed to get...
What is your thoughts on the situation?
First of all, I don't like Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers is an arrogant son of a bitch, but he's a great quarterback. I don't know. I don't know why that deal hasn't gotten done yet. It should be done. Everybody knows he wants to go to the Jets. I I don't know. Maybe the Packers are holding something up.
Maybe they waiting for the draft.
Maybe they waiting for the draft, but at some point the trade is going to happen. He's going to be a Jet, and I'll just be glad when it's all over because, quite frankly, I'm tired of talking about Aaron Rodgers. I'm just not going to lie. I'm tired of talking about Aaron Rodgers. I don't like Aaron Rodgers.
I feel it.
But the difference between me and you don't like Patrick Mahomes, but you won't even.
I don't like Aaron Rodgers.
You don't even. You won't even acknowledge that he's a great quarterback. I don't like Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers is a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Facts over feelings, man.
He's a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's great.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is great.
Hashtag,
One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Discount double check. Hashtag number 12.
One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Yes.
I don't like Aaron Rodgers. He's the arrogant son of a bitch.
And he hasn't had no Hall of Fame talent at the skill position. And he hasn't had no Hall of Fame coach.
So he never.
How about that?
Okay. Yeah, Mike McCarthy.
Not a Hall of Fame coach.
Okay.
Greg Jennings. Almost.
Okay.
He ain't had a fucking Hill. He ain't had a Kelsey. He ain't had a Kareem Hunt.
Okay.
He ain't had an Eric Bieniemy.
Right, man.
He ain't had a Frank Wright.
It's all right, man.
Facts over
He
feelings.
ain't had the coaches.
Facts over feelings,
Not even
sir.
fucking Andy.
What's next, man?
God damn, man. This is some bogus
Joe
ass
Montana
shit, man.
had Bill Walsh.
This is some bogus ass shit, man.
Joe Montana had Bill Walsh.
Blood in the water.
I rest my case.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Joe Montana had Bill Walsh.
As much
Hall of Fame quarterback.
As much as you two, as much as Nick Wright,
John
as much
Elway,
as the rest of these
John
fucking
Elway had
lost
Mike
talking
Shanahan,
heads on all
Hall
these
of Fame
platforms
coach.
want to fucking slurp this fucking bum
Troy
that need to die.
Aikman had Jimmy
Niggas want to
Johnson,
slurp this bum that need to die
Hall of Fame coach.
and go away. Y'all don't want to give no credence, no congratulations to the people that deserve the credit. Kelsey, the Hunt family, Reed, Hill, Hunt. Every coach this nigga's ever had, everybody that's ever been around him, he's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fucking bum.
A two-time champion.
They are two-time champions.
And so is he.
He was on the team.
And so is he. Oh, now it's about the team.
He was on the team.
Oh, now it's
He was
about
the caboose on the train.
Now it's about the
He's
team.
the caboose on the train.
Now it's about the team. Wow.
Yeah.
Now it's about the team.
He's the caboose on the train.
Now it's about the team. Y'all heard that. It's about the team.
In his case, it's always about everybody else.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Next.
Yeah.